First of all, we don't have any such legislation here in Ghana. A bill has been proposed to the Parliament of Ghana, which has all kinds of ramifications, which is now being considered by the Parliament. It hasn't been passed, so the statement that there is legislation in Ghana to that effect is not accurate. The legislation was a legislation that is being provided as a private member's bill. This is not an official legislation of the government, but it is one that has been mooted by a handful of private members.
Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Me know every video every no. Ebeji to say omampani likely say true mo ntua Ghana ha omanfo ekutia no obeji atum anaso onye ntum ebra na aban ewo USA mampani abedi akire maame Kamala Harris abepie mu o my Ghana mu no bae no kwan yefa so je no de na ye fel so egosia no wo ye wiem hyen gyina bia ye wie ye ne no aba ache so o my Ghana mu a make say no Blacko square na sisi a yabo pampimu a yabo dom pempa na ye de ejije ne tata echeche niema ni so e Ghana man mu ha na enu anwumre ye maami Ghana ehhehye eniji sem ananse eniji de eman wo state banquet ho ho eniji no na nya asem keto a yewura ye serious man abranti amachi dede ekopie mu wo ho sanso e na ye nua efia notika nso ekopie mu wo ho ache se anyomto my only girlfriend Wiala bakope ono nso be pie mu wo ho ultimate se na eye Africa Ghana na ye portray wo ho na da no oni omampani ehia mu omampani omampani atena ekese mu a ye bisa se na opani wo de se US for the enim se omaje trumantu atum na wo nso ugina pen pa na se ugina ye enesen ewo ho na nsem omampani kan ye no I can tell you on authority se ne ekoba na se pressure bi aba na se yesi yintumu a papa ya na adwen se obedi atum yentie ne nsem kan no ebi emra.
Let me be clear about where we stand. First of all, for the American press who are here, you know that a great deal of work in my career has been to address human rights issues, equality issues across the board, including as it relates to the LGBT community. And I feel very strongly about the importance of supporting the freedom and supporting and fighting for equality among all people, and that all people be treated equally. I will also say that this is an issue that we consider, and I consider, to be a human rights issue, and that will not change.
Oh, yes. What's the name?
Sorry, Zolan Kano Young, of the New York Times.
Zolan Ms. Young. So thank you for the question. First of all, we don't have any such legislation here in Ghana. A bill has been proposed to the Parliament of Ghana, which has all kinds of ramifications, which is now being considered by the Parliament. It hasn't been passed, so the statement that there is legislation in Ghana to that effect is not accurate. No legislation. The bill is going through the Parliament. It's going through the Parliament. The Attorney General has found it necessary to speak to the committee about it regarding the constitutionality or otherwise of several of its provisions, and the Parliament is dealing with it. At the end of the process, I will come in. But in the meantime, the Parliament is dealing with it. And I have no doubt that the Parliament of Ghana will show, as it's done in the past, first of all, its sensitivity to human rights issues, as well as to the feelings of our population, and will come out with a responsible response to the proposed. The legislation was a legislation that is being provided as a private member's bill. This is not an official legislation of the government, but it is one that has been mooted by a handful of private members. So we will see what the final outcome of it. But my understanding from a recent discussion I had with the chairman of the committee, the substantial elements of the bill have already been modified as a result of the intervention of the Attorney General. We will see what the final outcome.
Enti South in some kind or say abepie mu wo mra hye nanso se opani eji atum se meji atum am ya yetum antum amanfo sebe e de mema kuntu ho afom achi no wanka but ensem wo kan ye ututum na utietie mu a I can tell you on authority say esan se pepepere ye ya de eda na koma so nti no anhwa omampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo omanfo e de o hyewche ehye na obeji atum ama omanfo atu nkrofo to pa anya asem ketwa na asem ba ko a ebeto odwa eye yatena ekese ai ho no mampani etena mekire Blaster House anase ye presidential palace ho no emra maame Kamala eba bit piemu e my Ghana mu no na yesi yesiesie dan no na yede light ahodo colors atoto so ama na efe wi ase no manfo akire mu se colors e dia atoto eye atena ekese ni mu no eye colors a yebeka se eye gay anase trumo ntrufo e colors but I can tell you say o hwe colors na yeda ho na red gold green ewo ho na USA minor so omo nso adurade anase omo colors ewo ho ntino say rainbow colors a enka o hwe blue red ne it doesn't look the rainbow colors as nkrophobia kano and then two unim say light ana colors edi ehia esesa eye color foforo enti se ne ayato colors miensa red gold green no by all means baby a red any yellow no edi ehia no ho color no be foforo sanso na green no ni yellow no so baby edi ehia na ho so color e be color foforo enti se ye gay colors no dey I don't think that is the motive enti a ema atana ekese ana se ye Flagstaff house hono won edis colors ne to ya kire se trumontu ene ye to so but I can tell you on authority say we no eye USA aman no e flag edurade na omo color eye edan ya omo de kanea ene ye no sa na afi Ghana aman yenso ye colors no ene no so omo de gu fa obi twaye e de abeto dua se gay colors na ye mampani e support no eno achi nso no make I will say yewura kokwa ni doho na oyepani e wa NDC amanyuko ni but wato yampia bi amane NDC mpanifo ni titiriu any former president John Dramani Mahama na nsem wo ka nyina ne se emra omampani kufo ebetena so US president pani bi eba oman mu ha owura Mills betena so US mpanifo ni bi esa be pie mu ha sanso na eduru ye mampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo apan so no US mpanifo ni bi asa be pie mu ha na ba ne sen na yewura John Dramani Mahama time de ase bia nkoso yi we yampia woto amane na yese ya owura kwakwa ni doho wewu amani nka amra mu wo se NDC ya yiwa film na fe de utwi opani anim sa ayeden we ensem a Ghana ha ekoso a mede bie beto ani yenua Kela Blacko Black Sheriff oyanyumtuni na se enwum a ya woto wo stage kama na sa ya oye voice training wo achirichiri baabi o da no bi pom baabi okopie ya che se oye ne voice training se na ne boys nkwala nkete omo so chebe po na se ya omuti se voice training no course na no mse kai yenso yamwanye no so enti ene oto nwom na nkwala no so age so ase o se ase ekua agigi gumu no yenko hwe sa video no emra sesia
Uyeye Blacko he Wo Uyeye Blacko he Uyeye Blacko he Ye na
yenua Blacko na the voice training kwala na ejiji no so no but aside so your voice training we say yenua no honi munamu yipa okonso mu a eposo pa na video yi odi fi ba ya no so yenhwemra sisia Intebusuya we Kela Blacko ho nsem na kra before amedo beja ho na se meja ho no papa yi oyobi a ye ka se onsamrane a oyade wo ho pa da no yewura adumche dua a ono na yepani oda Philadelphia movement ano na odi na oda no papa yi ko ya na chese o sane mrane a afi na manfo otu sika gu no so a se papa no nani ekọ eye mrane a yesa no sika na eba ni nyina nani eda ho yenkohwe ni ntie nsemu a papa no okan efam bi na se fa hwenu bobo ofre Mr. Ndo sa bejo so midwesi an ma da wase a mienhwe video no
wo sayale honhom no ayi ne honamani nyame na de chewo David na ne Israel kodom 7 adom priwa be memu esia na bredwane beboa no mam esia na bredwane
Upon watching Ghana News TV, so what you say, open and some papa, a futu sem, Bibia, a fat Ghana, Ghana News TV.